absolutely freezing my butt off right now. And it's not that cold here. It's like in the low mid 60s right now. But I just got out of a cold plunge. And the way that I do my cold plunges is that I have I have a farm here. One of the animals that I have a llama. Have to separate the male llamas from the female llamas, because if not, the male llamas will breed the female llamas over and over and over and over and over again, and it'll actually end up hurting them. So we can only put them together for so long, um, but I have to separate the female llamas from the males. And the way that I do it, I make it very easy on myself to where I have it's maybe a 3/4 of an acre that I have fenced off for my house, um, maybe a little bit more than that. And I have my female llamas in my front yard. Why? Because then I don't have to mow my lawn. The llamas, they keep everything mowed down almost perfectly, and I don't have to get on the mower and take care of it. But with them being there, I have a water trough for them, and it's a 150-gallon water trough. And during the summer, it's not too, it doesn't get very cold. Now, let me tell you something. When we lost power for 3 4 days, and couldn't get an air conditioning, it was 108 degrees or whatever. I jumped in that. That was nice. But in the wintertime, I have the luxury, we'll call it that, of basically a free cold plunge. I have to have their water trough there anyways, and I've been jumping in it for the past couple weeks, and it is yeah, that was cold. That was that was cold. I'm starting to get used to it a little bit more. I dropped down to 29 here 2 weeks ago, kind of just a little cold snap wherever, whatever. And I was only able to stay in that for about 45 seconds, man. Oh, it was the tiniest little thin layer of ice. I had to break it, jump in, stay in as long as I could. Now I think I was in there like 5 minutes or so. So it wasn't bad, but I do feel pretty good from it. And the reason why really wanted to do the cold plunge today is I switched things up a little bit. Today was my cheat day. I said I feel like doing it today rather than waiting until Saturday. So I made myself a pizza. I made myself a pizza. I made it on that little smoker thing from London, the Sunshine, one of the sponsor of yesterday's video. Let me pull that back up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Pinwheel of Death. Great. Here we go. Okay, well, we'll let that go for a second. Maybe I can read some of the comments. I get bad at this. I forget about the comments over here. Yeah, llama drama. No llama drama right now. There's been llama drama. Llamas are compulsive like ducks and will end up killing the female. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they'll kill them. The males will fight over the females if they're in the same pen. But they'll hurt them because their thing is shaped like a corkscrew, and when they do their business, um, yeah, when they do their business, not so good. So let me see if I can get this up now. I think I can. There we go. There we go. London Sunshine Commodore tabletop grill. I was able to smoke a pizza on there, or bake a pizza on it. I don't know, smoke, bake, tastes like a wood-fired pizza. It was really good. We'll do it again, 100%. But I did it yesterday. I said I'm going to do it again today. Now, reason why I did the cold plunge, for a couple reasons. One, to be able to go into something that cold and makes your body heat up, so you burn a lot more calories. That's why, like, you see Michael Phelps. I don't know, when he was doing his thing in the Olympics, eating like 12 hours a day, and the dude's shredded. Why? Because it's that thermal. He's got to raise his core body temperature just because he's in the water. Now, when it wasn't freezing cold water that he was in, but even that little bit of a difference, when he's doing that much exercise in water, it burns exponentially more calories. So that helps, especially when I went and ate like 3,500 calories right now. Helps burn them off a little bit. Secondly, big reason, HGH levels. When you do that, you put your body into stress, and your body produces a lot more HGH, human growth hormone, and that I think has been a key for me big time. I didn't start focusing on that till maybe April, March, April, and it's actually when I saw another big kind of spike to where I was able to drop a lot of weight. Um, because the carnivore diet doing that alone, great, but if you can make enhancements to it, cool. And the ways that I jumped up my HGH production is to do the intermittent fasting. I was doing if you do a 48-hour fast, you can raise your HGH levels by, I believe it's 2,000%. And you do things on top of that, such as one of the best things you can do, if you can, is do sprints. It's like 10-30 second sprints. You're gonna jack up your your HGH levels again. Hit workouts, high intensity interval training. You can do CrossFit's a great thing. Just don't hurt yourself, don't go too heavy, but just to keep your heart rate up, to keep yourself, to use your whole body and to be moving, your levels will jump. And it's crazy to where I would I would have like I'd have a cheat day, do a 48-hour fast, run some sprints uphill. I got a hill back here on part of the property. I'd run uphill, do 10 of those, win me, win me big time. And or I'd do just some sort of jump rope or some sort of high interval training, and I'd drop 4, 5, 6 pounds over 2 days, and that's after having a cheat day. So I mean, it helps with muscle production. I feel so much stronger off of it. It's okay. Here's another thing too, is yesterday, I went and played basketball. I went and played basketball just here in town, my friends, and I haven't played in a long time. And here's something that I did for the first time ever yesterday. Okay, still rusty. I haven't played in a long time. I was able to dunk the basketball, barely, 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 but I was able to dunk the basketball. And shoot, I'm 6'3". Should I be able to? It's questionable. Um, but I've never been able to dunk a basketball in my life. I was able. It took me like 3 tries, but like the first time I was like, let me see how close I can get. And okay, I hit the rim. I was like, okay, let me get up a little bit more. Uh, didn't jump too early. The third time, barely, barely, barely. But shoot, yeah, I was able to dunk a freaking basketball yesterday. Attribute that to the one, the weight loss, and two, even when I was playing baseball, I couldn't even get close to that. The training that I've done, the muscle that I've put on, the strength in my legs, the how fast I've become running. I can run like a 528 miles, my fastest so far. Yeah, 528. So that I mean, it's incredible in a year's time to where I was looking like the Michelin Man, to where I'm dunking a basketball, 528 mile. I just feel great. And if you can combine that component, the intermittent fasting part of it, to where you can boost up your HGH levels, and you can do things like, okay, you're going to go sprinting. It doesn't, I don't think you need to go very far, especially if you're bigger. It's to get your heart rate up and you're going, okay, I gotta move. Because I saw a stat the other day, like 90% of people after the age of 30, just turned 30, will never sprint again because they won't have a reason to. I mean, think about it. Most people, oh, I have a desk job, or I'm doing something where it's slow moving, blah blah blah. They don't sprint anymore. They don't play sports anymore. It's like that's why you know still not feeling the best. I still feel you might hear me a little bit nasally. I was like, nah, I got to go play. I felt great afterwards. I felt a lot better afterwards. And, that's also another reason why I wanted to do the cold plunge, because it helps boost up your metabolism.